everybody, and welcome back to the Karvin Katers Cooking Channel. Today we have a key lime pie. And as you see, the other one had frosting, but we'll get back to that later. Don't worry about that. As always, we have the ingredients here and listed down below in the description box. We're going to start off by melting our butter and beginning to crumble our crackers, our graham crackers over here, and mixing it with some turbinado sugar, which is basically very coarse brown sugar. No worries. Now, don't be like me and add these large chunks of cookies. It'll just take longer to buzz them up and all that stuff. You know, do a little effort, crack them in half before you put them in there. Otherwise, you're going to keep doing this process much longer like I did. So we're just going to crumble those up, add our melted butter, and that's setting us up for our pie crust. I know you guys see those lumps there, still there, but no worries. And same thing with the butter, no worries. There are a little bit of large pieces that hasn't melted off yet, but no worries because again, residual heat will get this down. So we're gonna finish buzzing that up, and again, we're gonna pour that into our mold and we're gonna tamp it out real soon. So I showed you guys this trick before just to get the perfect circle to line the bottom of your pans. And if you haven't, you know, here it is again. If you haven't seen it before, well, I'm showing you again. A lot of pastry chefs use this. As I said before, I'm not a pastry chef. I have knowledge of it, but it's not my jam, which is why I don't do the proper measurements like you guys see, because any pastry chef will be yelling at me right now saying, you have to weigh everything out. All right, relax. This is for you guys, the home cooks. It's gonna taste good. That's all that matters. It's all good. Anyways, we're rambling now. Spray that down with Pam spray and put your little circle down, a little parchment. That's just gonna make cleanup so much easier. And you know, give it a little, I don't have to worry about the flavor sticking too much to this pan as well. All right, we're gonna drop our graham cracker sugar butter mix. And we're gonna begin pressing it. I'm gonna start off with my hands first, and then I'm going to use a cup to just smooth it out and put up the rims. All right, and as I'm using the cup, you guys are seeing that I'm just bringing them up to the, they're not edges, let's call them rims because it's a circle. There's no edges on a circle. I'm just pushing that over and just making sure that the bottom is as even as possible. You know, you guys want to make sure that you don't get too much graham cracker on one side, or you get a super thin one on one side, because when you go to cut your pie, it's all just going to fall apart. No matter how much you baked it off, the weight of your custard will be too much. All right, so, you know, take your time. Flatten it out, making sure it's nice and even, making sure you got a nice rim going around. And it's okay, this is home baking, so no worries if your edges are edges. I told you not to use that term. If your rims aren't as even as they can be, just make sure that they are up there. Alright, and once you feel good about that, you're going to pop that in a 350-degree oven for about 5 to 8 minutes, depending on your oven. Don't let it get too dark. We just want this to solidify. Alright, and with our key limes, and this is an excessive amount here, I just didn't know how much I was going to do before this, but we're going to zest about a tablespoon worth of key lime zest. If you guys can't find any key limes, no worries. You guys can use limes. It's not the same acidity, but you know, there's ways of working around that. You guys can use citric acid, or you can just up the amount of lime zest, or if you find a kaffir lime leaf, you know, you can steep that a little bit with that, and then, you know, it'll end up tasting like Fruit Loops, basically. And who doesn't like Fruit Loops? All right, and after we zest those, we're going to squeeze them out. You guys can just use your hand or, you know, a lime squeeze, just like this one over here. You want to make sure you give it your own squeeze with your fingers, just so that we get all of that juice, because these aren't that cheap, you know. Well, not in New York. Florida, you guys got that. Anyways, let's start off by breaking up our egg yolks. Want to whisk those, and then I'm going to add my cream cheese. As you can see here, it was a little hard to break that down just because my cream cheese wasn't completely softened, but no worries, because you guys are going to whip that up anyways. So break it down, whip it nice and good. Add your key lime zest, sorry. Followed by your condensed milk. Make sure you get that all mixed in, and then we're going to add our clean lime juice. Of course, now watch this process while you hear the music in the back, because there's not much to say about this. Make sure you mix it all together, right? All right, and as you guys can see, I added the condensed milk in 2 parts over here just to make sure that we broke down that cream cheese, because nobody wants pockets of cream cheese, right? All right, and once we do that, we're going to pour this batter into our cooled off graham cracker crust, and then we're going to pop it back in the oven for about 12 to 15 minutes, just until we have it set up. We don't want it to be completely stiff. We want it to jiggle just a bit in the center when we pull it out. Alright, and once we pull that out the oven, for me, since I have a very large rim of graham cracker crust, I'm just going to tamp that down just a little bit so it falls over my custard. Yeah, look at me, I'm struggling today. You guys almost didn't get a voiceover, so be nice about it. Alright, then we're going to stick it in the fridge for about 4 hours minimum. 24 hours would be fantastic, but I didn't wait that long. I waited 6 minutes, but no worries because it's set up anyways. And then we're just going to cut off some wedges. Now, if you guys would like to garnish with other items, you guys can add sweetened heavy cream. Like I said down below, for me, which you'll see in the photo later, I took some cream cheese and sour cream with some sugar and vanilla extract, whipped it up, and then just put it over, because that's how we like it. But we're talking about key lime pie here, so let it just be as is. Alright guys, if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit like and subscribe. And if you guys have any questions, concerns, or compliments, hit me in the box down below. Or if you guys want to interact with me, you can follow me on Instagram. Bye!